Once upon a time, two retired teachers decided to convert their garage into a pottery studio. Along with their daughter and son, they built a business around the idea that the world could use a little more art and a lot more artists. We're the Kaya family. Welcome to Wocky Pots. Hi everybody, how you doing? How you been? How are things? Shane and Diana here at Wocky Pots on June 27th. It is Thursday, yes. And we have a kiln opening that we're going to show you. This is kind of an unusual one for us because we've had a couple of peaks so far. So yeah. Some people have seen it. Jackie and Michael were here for a wheel throwing class and to do some glazing. So we opened up the lid and they saw a couple things off the top. Diana's cousin Karen came and saw a couple of things off the top, but we haven't dug down past that top layer. Right. Now, one thing that Diana and I were talking about, we could have some pretty ugly glaze combos. Yes. In this load. Because we had very few glazes, and we were at the bottom of a lot of the glaze jars. Yep. And these are our second string bench warmer glazes. Now the last time we had some nice things come out, there were some things that we'll definitely do again. Good surprises that we'll want to do again. We're going to hope for some good surprises, but I am prepared for some ugly. Yep, some ugly duckling pottery. We're going to see. All right, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. Now, I already noticed there's one thing on this top layer that I'm not real fond of. I'm going to pull that up first and show you guys. I'm not real happy with the way this little cup turned out. Now, I like the cup itself. I'm not fond of the colors. And as Diana pointed out, it's because I glazed it and made a couple of mistakes. So I probably did not do a good job getting the glaze on a nice even layer. Also, this is the first time we've used this color on our Sheltowee brown clay. So it gave us not as bright and vibrant colors we would hope. I will say the part that is pink actually looks pink the way it is supposed to. Mm-hmm. But I'm also wondering if it's because you were, that was one of the jars that was almost completely empty. I was at the bottom of the barrel. And so I'm wondering if we didn't have a good mix of glaze. Right, maybe. Down at the bottom. Anyway, we'll see. It's kind of an ugly one. Yep, but we'll make up for that by showing a kind of pretty one. And again, folks, I will show pictures at the end of all this stuff. Yes, and this is Amaco's deep fire brick. And in the center is Amaco's, your favorite, Ancient Copper, right? Yep. And then I have some dark flux on that. Very nice. Yes, I like that one. I like this little guy. Yeah, he turned out really good. It's root beer on the bottom and snow on the top, and that middle part is where they're overlapping. Nice. It's a nice little shot glass. Yes. I love that. Very nice. So. Yep. You want to get that one next? Yes, I love this one. And this one is actually the same exact glaze combo. When Carolyn came over the other night, she glazed these two pieces for me. And so this is Mayco's Blue Surf, just Blue Surf. And on the top of this one is Dark Flux. Yep. So this is the climber for the chime. Yes. It's a wind chime. And this is, well, it's a cup. So but it's a pretty cup. Beautiful. Yep, turned out very good. Yep. Now that's all we had on the top layer. And this is not a huge kiln load for us. So no, I can't remember if it was 33 pieces, but the last two times we've unloaded, and it's been partials, and we hadn't shown them, and so people were saying, would you please, even if it's a partial, please show us. So here's us showing it. We're showing it, guys, and this next one has some nice things. Yeah, you want me? And now I'm really happy. You want to pull the plates out? Okay. All right. So here's a pair of our lunch plates. Yes, and this, of course, is my favorite, Mayco birch, and this is Clayscapes. Lake Blue. Lake Blue. It took me a minute. Yep. This one's actually a dipping glaze, and I'm not that fond of dipping glazes. I prefer to brush on. They turned out great. Love this. Here, you put them over there because we're not in our room. Yeah. All right, so we also have a couple of little heart dishes. Okay, they look good. And Christopher helped us glaze a lot of the heart dishes. Mm-hmm. So this one, of course, is deep fire brick. Deep fire brick. And this is Spectrum's Lagoon. We'd never tried that before. And so he tried that on the heart for me. A lot of times I use the little heart trinket dishes,
kind of as a way to test the glazes when we have a new one and we don't know. And that was a new one that we had never used yet. It's, I don't know, it's the consistency of paste almost when it comes out.
It's like pudding.
Yeah, well, it's even thicker than pudding.
Yep.
So, but I didn't know what it would do. So.
Well, now we know.
Yes. And then here is, oh, I'm very happy with this one, guys. Look at that. This is one of my scalloped rim plates, and in the center is a sandbow transfer with little blue roses. And I used Mayco's The Blues on the rim of this, and this is on Iceman. This is our first piece to go through the kiln with Kentucky Mudworks Iceman, and I was wondering how I would like. It
is not brilliant white. It turns out like a cream color.
I love it,
and I like it.
I love
awesome.
it. That, you know,
it's beautiful.
That is one that I will gladly get to know because we do need a white, and I'm happy with it.
Well, if you like that one, you're gonna love the next one down there.
Yay!
Because it's the same thing.
Yes, because I did a pair. Because if you have one, why not have two? So, yes. They look great. Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yep, people are gonna love those.
Love them.
All right, so we have a whole bunch of hearts.
Lots of hearts because they just keep going and going and going and going.
I'll let you show those and we'll grab a handful more.
Here we have Smoky Merlot from Amaco. We have the Blue Surf. We have Indigo Float. Textured Turquoise.
How do you remember all this crap? Holy cow.
Because
look, it's a green one.
It's my life.
It's a green one.
This is Ivy.
Hey, this is denim, isn't it?
No.
I was so close. It's blue. It's a blue one.
This is actually Lake Blue. I dipped this one. Yeah.
And this is blue.
This is Norse Blue.
Right. See, I was right. It's totally blue. Here, this one is not blue.
This is birch.
Haha. See, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. Right? I can do this.
Yes.
Now that's a little necklace?
Yes, a little pendant in the deep fabric.
Now what's the story with this guy?
Oh, he's a little cactus. Yay. Oh, you gotta hold him up close.
Right.
Hold him up close.
There's a little cactus.
I used the, what are they called?
Stroke and Coat?
The Stroke and Coat, yes. I used a brown on his pot. I left the little ridge of it bare, and then I used the deep olive speckle on the actual cactus, and I used some of the candy apple on the flower of the cactus.
Hey, I got to stop you because
I just love it.
I'm going to hold
So
these up
cute.
close. You got to look at these. Fantastic.
Oh,
so I'm going to check those out,
yes.
You guys.
The bottom one is different for us because take a look at the bottom one.
Iceman. Right? Or is that porcelain?
I'm feeling.
That's Iceman.
Yes, that is Iceman. Yes, so here is Iceman. And on this one, I had eggplant from Mayco, and I wiped most of it off, but left it in the recessed areas.
It's beautiful. And this
I
blue,
like that.
I love these blue waves. I mean, that's just...
That is Indigo Float and Textured Turquoise.
Very nice.
That turned out nice.
We had people asking about soap holders. So there's
yes, we were
holder.
down to one soap holder. And so this one, of course, was dipped in Lake Blue.
Holy cow.
Oh, okay. So let's take a look at that one you've got.
I believe it has, what do we call it? Blue.
It has Norse Blue.
Yep, told you. That's beautiful.
And let me look at the inside. We've got, okay, this is winter wood. There's Norse Blue here, and this is where they're overlapped.
That's so pretty. Now this is, I know this one. It's
that's
blue. Isn't it blue? It's blue. This is a blue one, I'm pretty sure.
That's Amaco's Indigo Float.
Which is a kind of, what color? Blue.
And it is Albany Slip Brown on the rim, and that's what caused all that drippy.
I love the Albany Slip Brown on top of the blue.
And it actually brings out some green.
And we got some purple on the bottom, which is fantastic. I love it.
Very nice.
Very good.
Oh, let's see how this guy did.
Ooh, another one.
Yes. This one is another Indigo Float. And on this one, it is seaweed. So that one turned out nice too. He had done a lot of bowls, and so I was really trying to get through a lot of the things we had. So,
Well,
and
very nice stuff so far.
I'm looking at the table thinking I was in a blue mood.
Yep.
That's all I can think.
It's one of our favorite colors. We
It
use it a lot
is.
because it's just so pretty. It's just pretty.
It is, but that was funny.
Shelves out. And this is our bottom shelf. This is our last one.
Oh, there is that bowl. Now, this combination coming up is one that we had happen in the last kiln load that we didn't share. And it was one I said, I have to do it again. And so it again is the Amaco Indigo Float with Mayco's blue hydrangea on it. And then it has light flux. So that's what causes all this on the inside. On the outside, I did something different because I had texture, and I'm really playing with texturing glazes. So I had coated this in 2 coats of Celadon Snow, and then I wiped it back and went over it, almost dry brush technique with the Indigo Float.
That's just beautiful. I love that.
Yay!
What a great bowl.
Love that.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that's one of my favorites now. Yay.
Very nice. Okay, now we've got one more bowl.
Okay, one more bowl. Oh,
This
and
one
it's
was
not
not-
stuck. Yay.
This one was not a cookie. We were worried about. Oh my goodness, this is a matching bowl.
It is.
Except, is it the same clay?
It is not
It
the
is not
same clay. But this way we get to see it on 2 different clays.
But they're so similar.
So,
The clay.
Yeah, and they could certainly be used together.
Fantastic.
So,
Grab the
in
plate. I got
fact-
the bowl.
Okay, in fact, that really is nice
I've
together.
never seen anything come out so similar with such different clay. That's amazing, actually. Now we have a couple of glaze combos that we know will perform exactly the same on 2 different clay bodies.
Yeah, I like that.
Very pretty.
That's
Love
a really
it.
nice bowl.
Love it. And that one was on a cookie because we thought it was going to stick. Holy cow, something did stick.
Something
did it come
did?
from that guy? Yes, it did. Pull a little chunk out of the bottom.
Oh,
But I can
sure
fix
did.
that. Just a tiny little thing.
Yep.
A little bit of the bowl stayed on our cookie. That happens
Hmm.
sometimes, and that's because I did not use kiln wash on the cookie. I should
Gotcha.
have. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Ah, one of my favorite combos
Nice
here.
cup. Is this yours or mine?
That's yours, remember?
I threw that on the wheel. That's right.
Yes, he threw this one on the wheel and it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I hand built mine. Usually they always turn out wonderful too, but not this time because this time
Oh yeah, the handle.
my handle cracked.
Yep. That's okay. That's
But
all
I
right.
absolutely love this one, and this is my favorite combo of all.
And Michael and Jackie, if you're watching, we were talking about this shape
Yes.
earlier today during
Yeah.
class. A little wider at the bottom, a little more stable, so it's not as tippy. And that's a good capacity cup. That's easily
Yeah.
12 or 14 ounces at
Yeah,
least.
and this is Amaco's textured turquoise to here, and then the Albany slip brown overlapping it there, and that's what causes that.
Very nice.
Other color.
It's just beautiful. Here's another bowl.
Oh, another bowl.
Ooh, this is a bowl that was done like that cup that I
yes.
loved.
Yes, this is another one of our faves, and this is eggplant with blue hydrangea over it, and we are now out of blue hydrangea.
And they didn't have any at the ceramic shop when I went, so we're gonna have to wait to get more of that. But that's beautiful.
There should be a cup down there too with that combo.
Another little bowl.
Because
That
that's
one's. Did you make that one hand built? Did you hand built that?
No, this one's another one of yours. I
Another.
believe.
Yep.
Yes, but this is deep fire brick with indigo float and then Albany slip brown on the rim. And look at how you get 2 different colors
I
here
love it.
from that Albany slip, and even a little like
Very
rim
good.
of light.
All right. So here's
Very nice.
one that I kind of had envisioned it being a cup, but probably more of a
Ooh.
base. But I love it.
Now you all would probably never guess. Most people might look at this and think, oh, that's some sort of a green. Guys, this is Celadon Marigold.
How about that? So, on brown.
on brown.
So on the shelter
So
brown, it gives you a
It
green.
gives you a
tint.
green, and it has Albany slip brown on the top. And I have to say, that is really
Now,
fantastic.
there's a highlight the differences.
Yes.
Because this is the same glaze at the bottom of this cup as that one, but the speckles from the clay show through on this. Holy cow, this is beautiful. It's got like a purple inside.
Yeah, I gotta look at that one So, oh, okay, I know what that
Nice
one is.
cup.
That is, because this was a weird one. This was a weird one. So it was the marigold, and then I went with textured turquoise, and then on the rim and the inside is smoky merlot, and I put some little dabs of smoky merlot around that would drip a little bit, and so we got some.
Right. I love it. Very, very good.
That's a combo we've never had.
Yep. Well, here's another nice little cup made from our speckled clay.
Yes. Oh, that
Nice
looks
little
good
cup.
too. Yes. So that's the deep fire brick with indigo float, except here at the rim, I did textured turquoise, and of course textured turquoise is here too. So you get 3 distinct.
And another nice little cup you did with that same eggplant and hydrangea.
Yep, and blue hydrangea. Oh, that's good. Now these are my hand-built cups, and these are the ones that I was trying to go with a smaller size.
Like more of a teacup size almost.
Or a small coffee cup size, because some people were asking for smaller cups. So I've got to measure it to see if it holds 8 or 10 ounces. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it holds less.
We'll
Who
find out.
knows? So, yay, but I'm happy with that.
Very good. And guys, that's it for our kiln load. So it's a rather small one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40 pieces. It's actually 40 pieces. How do we manage that? So we did a kiln. A lot of the pieces were small. So normally we say we can fit about 40 mug-sized pieces in there. We got 40 pieces, and this time a lot of them were the hearts.
But yes, the hearts and some pendants, you know, so, you know, yeah.
Very good.
And certainly we'd get way less if it was all plates.
Yep. So we're going to get ready to load the kiln up with another load of glaze stuff. This next one won't have very much of our own work. It's mostly 4-H students and other students' glaze work that's going to go in there. We'll have maybe 4 or 5 pieces.
Well, I have 4 hearts in there that I'm testing the 4 new glazes you brought back. He brought back 3 of Amaco's newer glazes. They're teal drift, something called honey, but there's a word in front of it. And then...
Well, we'll talk about them.
Fire and ice was the other one.
Fire and ice.
And let me tell you, when I opened them up, they were the most thick. I just noticed a difference in the consistency of the glaze. So I'm very anxious to see how that works, and we'll let you know. Yep.
So for now, though, I will show a couple pictures at the end to give some closer details for these. But that's going to wrap it up, and then we're going to load up another load to go in for a glaze fire, and then we'll do a bisque fire and hopefully have another load of our show pottery out before next Saturday. I hope so. Are we all good?
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Toodaloo, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Take care. See you later. Have a fantastic day, no matter where you're at. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.